talk about your overall experience as a client, as a friend with La Femme and with Aanall from struggle till now?
Okay, so I think La Femme is the first place I cut my hair. It's going to be the last place I cut my hair. So it's pretty much a long-term relationship. I think it's the first haircut I remember as a kid with my mom and Aanall's dad trying to keep me stable while they cut my hair. I mean, I have a job where I travel a lot, so it used to be the one bright thing in Ahmedabad which would make me look normal again. So it's always been an amazing place, and it's always been there for all of the milestones in my life. So when I got married, I went to La Femme. When I shot my first cover, I think it was an architectural landscape shoot. I got it done in La Femme. So I mean, whenever I've had the option, it's always been La Femme, and Aanall has always been a dear friend. So it's always been the natural place to go.
What according to you makes La Femme different from any other salon in the city?
I think it's a mix of professionalism and a personal touch. So I mean, it's amazing to have such professionalism in Ahmedabad. So when I travel a lot around the world, and when I come back, I see that the same products that are being used across the world, or say even in bigger cities like Delhi, before they reach Delhi, they're already in La Femme. So a lot of times I'm actually telling people that, oh, like I use their product, or my son uses the product. They're like, what, in Ahmedabad? I'm like, yeah, seriously, they had Olaplex before Olaplex was in the salon which I went to in Delhi. So I think it's amazing professionalism and a personal touch. So for example, my husband's grandmom, she is an Air Force wife, and she was very super particular about the way her hair was. And I've seen her like coming from far away places, driving 6 hours from Jodhpur and so on and so forth, just to get her hair styled with Aanall's dad, and going back, just because he would just do the perfect way for her the way she wanted to. And I've actually, for my own wedding, seen this where somebody else was doing her hair and he was looking from the background and he's like, she's not going to like the wave like that, wait, I'll come and do it. So he actually stopped, came for a moment and just did it in 2 minutes, and that made me so happy. So I think that it's that kind of personal touch which is amazing in La Femme. And I don't think it's just specific to like because I know Aanall or something like that. I've seen it with so many of the clients. So I think it's part of the ethos there.
Can you talk more about Aanall and her journey from she started from struggle till now? How have you seen her grow?
So I think my earliest memory of Aanall is Aanall going away in lunch breaks in Mount Carmel and coming back looking different because she had long hair, and I think everybody at her dad's salon would experiment with her hair and coming back. So I think we were incredibly jealous of Aanall when we were in school, and after that I remember that Aanall disappeared and came back as like a very serious professional, and I've actually seen her, and it's interesting because just like my journey, she went through the phase of being super professional, like extremely professional, and now even though she holds on to that professionalism, I see that the entrepreneurial spirit coming out, the struggles of all kinds of things that she's grappling with, because she's not like just starting out her journey. So how to take what she has and to build it forward, how to maintain a level of professionalism and discipline and service at the salon. So I think I've just seen her go through this, and it's very interesting because in a way it actually mirrors my own journey. So I understand where those qualities and that quest for excellence comes from. Everyone thinks that if you've been given something on a plate, it's really easy. But I think that there are those people that, like Aanall, really appreciate it and work extra hard to build on it. So I think that's amazing. Her integrity to what her dad did, her integrity to building it further speaks really highly of her on a personal basis. The fact that even after all these years, she comes and she actually micromanages the smallest of things, shows that she's a perfectionist. And these days I see her loosening up and having a smile here and there, which is really nice. But I think that it takes a lot to manage to smile through the day while still maintaining that level of excellence. So I've really seen her go through all of the journeys. But Um, yeah, one thing that has always struck me is her dedication to doing her very personal best in everything that happens in the salon. Even when my brother got married and my sister-in-law was not a very young bride, actually she thought that she was done with the makeup thing and she didn't want to like really do a lot of makeup and things. So I said that, and she's from the UK. So I said that you have to go to Love and this is the only place. So she said, I already went and they said no. So then I called up Aanall, I sent her a message or something and I said that, Aanall, please accommodate. So Aanall was like, of course, like however I will manage to do it, I will manage to do it. And like they kept their word. And she got her makeup done there and it was amazing because I think she had never seriously done makeup in her life, even though she does like makeup products. Aanall had some suggestions for a really bright lip color. And she kept looking at me and I was like, just go with it because I know that it's gonna look really good. And after that, she looked so good. I was actually wishing that I had not taken her there because she looked better than me in all the photographs, which was very depressing. But she was like really pleased. And so when we went on, I was like, so Meena, now we want to take the makeup off because like we can do it, we can switch the lippy. So she's like, no, I think it's going to be okay. So it was amazing that, Aanall could actually understand what she wanted and how much she could actually push the creative envelope to actually make her look her best as per the current trends and things. So I think that was amazing. And when we actually went to Bombay, where she hired a very famous makeup artist whose name I shall not take, she actually told me that Aanall did a fantastic job, and I wish that we had just done the makeup and flown to Bombay for this reception. So I was like, good. So yes, it was amazing. I mean, even she was really pleased. And oh yeah, the other thing is the grooming class because I think every time Aanall sees me, it's like she gives me a disapproving look. So I have taken this very personally, and there's only one person who's motivated me to actually look slightly better, and so this is Aanall. So Aanall actually went to Aanall's grooming class like a truant child, and Aanall attempted to show me 1,002 things, and after that she actually told me that, will you use at least three of them? At least three of them you'll do now when you go to meetings? So I was like, yes, I will. So today I'm really happy because I have used all of Aanall's minimal grooming and I look slightly human. So yeah, it's very effective. And what's really nice about it is that she's not really, she understands your lifestyle. Like in my case, she understood that I'm not going to do those husband do things, but she still taught them to me. And then she told me, but so this is your capsule stuff, so this is what we basically do. So that's why that's very effective.